I'm Alyssa. I'm the store manager at the Buckle over at Destin Commons. And we're over at Sephora with Miss
Emily. Hi. I've been working at Sephora for almost 3 years now, and I'm one of the certified artists here. And today we're going to be doing like a day to night type look as far as the makeup is concerned, but she's going to go ahead and explain her outfit really quick.
Yeah, so with Buckle we do freestyling, personal stylists over there. So I just threw together one of our little date night Valentine's Day look. You go wear this either, going from whatever you got going on the day for maybe some dinner or movie at night. So come on in, we'll get y'all outfitted for that season. And Miss Emily's gonna do my makeup.
All right, let's see the details on, on this shirt.
Yeah.
Super cute.
I know, and you can even lace it up, and also this is chiffon material.
Yeah.
And we just paired it with some open toe black shoes too, which are great with some black skinny jeans too. With all the buckles. Yeah.
This is leather?
Yeah,
Buckle,
this
buckle.
one, yeah. And then the cool thing is you can actually adjust these, so based on the size of your feet. I have really narrow, but I always tell girls, if not, you can adjust the buckles, which I love the versatility.
That is nice when you have a wide foot and you're struggling.
It's
just
I
want this.
We have variety for everybody at Buckle, so don't you worry.
Yeah. What about your earrings?
Earrings from Buckle too. Yes, a little dangly. There are BKE ones.
Leather?
They aren't leather, but they're like that pleather style. I do have some leather ones
so
there,
cute.
but these ones are retailing about $14.95.
Okay.
And all our jewelry is buy one get one 30%. So.
Oh yes.
Can't beat that. And then my necklace as well. Yes, is one of our BKE ones too. It has that rose gold copper, and then I have a Nixon watch too.
Oh heck yeah! All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Deal.
I think I know what I'm wearing for Valentine's Day
Yeah,
now.
right?
For real. 'Cause
Yeah.
that is a cute shirt.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Cool. Thank God. All right. That's done.
It made
Check
it
that off
easy.
the list.
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay. Started on the makeup.
Yeah, okay, so since she already has a beautiful base on, we're just going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with the eyes, just to kind of give them a little bit of depth. So I'm actually going to be taking some of this bronzer. This is the Sephora collection, Los Cabos color. This one is a really nice matte bronzer. It's very versatile. You can use it with many, many skin tones.
And then what was the brush you said?
This one is the number 19. Oh, this is very old and it's ripped off, but it's like the precision blending brush.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, tap some off, go ahead and close your eyes for me. And I'm just going to blend that right into that crease area, keeping most of the product on the outer corner. So this way it kind of makes it look a little more elongated and smoky, and she already has that wing, which helps out as well. So I'm going in with a little bit and just kind of adding it. Okay, so now that we have that depth on this eye, we're going to go ahead and do the other.
Alyssa, are you wearing anything from Sephora currently?
Yeah. I am actually wearing a lot, actually a fair amount of their products. I'm wearing their NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation.
Beautiful.
I love it. And then I'm using my eyeliners from Sephora, their Sephora collection. And then I use their Sephora powder. Actually, most of it's Sephora. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
So yes, most of my makeup is Sephora.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How convenient.
Yeah, right? I didn't plan this, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, it's I love it.
I love Sephora makeup.
Oh, God, yeah, me too.
So I'm just going to take the number 13 brush. It's a very nice, flat, small brush, and we're going to run this on her lower lash line.
With the same
color. That way it just kind of looks a little bit more smoky and nighttime-esque. And I really like this brush because you can really get to the roots of the lashes.
Yeah.
And just kind of wiggle it around. Yeah. Okay, we're going to set that down really quick. And I'm just going to take that same brush actually and dust it off on a tissue. And we're going to take this very pretty shade. This one's called Ballet Shoes from Sephora collection. It has a little bit of a shimmer there. And we're going to put some on her inner corner to kind of make it pop a little bit.
I need that brush.
It's a very pretty brush. Honestly, everyone needs to have this in their collection, definitely. And you can already tell with this, like that pop that it has compared to the other eye. Like, I love it.
Totally.
since you already have eyeliner and everything like that, we're gonna go ahead and move to a little bit more bronzer. So we're gonna take that same bronzer
Perfect.
that we used in your crease. And I'm gonna use this big old guy. So this guy is the number 59. This is a Pro Precision Powder Brush. So this one I really like. I use this with, honestly, foundation powders, setting powders, bronzers, and blushes. So this one is very versatile. So it's kind of like a 3-in-1. So I'm just gonna kind of hit the contours of the face a little bit. So we're basically doing a little bit of a contour with a bronzer, which kind of warms up the complexion and makes it look a little more natural and less harsh. But it still kind of gives that effect of a contour. I'm also gonna hit right up here. And then we're going to do the jawline as well.
Just right underneath the edge.
And you're gonna wanna blend down a little bit as well, so it creates that shadow, which makes it look more sharp and precise. And here, whenever you do contouring or bronzer here, you always wanna blend up. That way it doesn't look like you have dirt on your face.
Okay.
And then this kind of gives like a sun-kissed look.
What's the brand of the browser?
Bronzer?
Bronzer.
Sephora collection. All the products I'm using are gonna be from Sephora collection
Got it.
today.
Okay.
And I also like to do this, and I kind of press the brush towards a little bit flatter. And I like to grab that product, and then I like to run it on either side of the nose. So it's kind of contouring, but it's kind of warming it up a little bit so you don't lose the nose.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
I'm loving the music in here.
I know, it's great. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and give you a little bit more blush. So this is a new blush that Sephora collection just launched. So it's 2 different colors. This one I believe is called Snapdragon. So you have the option of doing one color, the other, or mixing. So you can kind of create a custom color, which is nice. And it's very creamy, so you can use it on the eyes, on the face, literally anywhere.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of mix a little bit, just for funsies, and a little goes a very, very long way. So I'm just gonna take that same brush, and I'm just gonna tap it into the powder, kind of mix it a little bit on my hand, just until I'm happy with the color. Then I'm just going to go ahead and pat it onto the face. I always find blush lays better if you pat it on, because if you start swiping it on, it tends to look a little crazy, especially with this color of blush. Ooh, I'm loving that. So as you can see, it kind of gave her a little pop of color, nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, look at
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Who doesn't love Sephora? Feeling beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, I just want one of these mirrors.
Yeah, seriously.
Can you guys
to
sell
get
your
ready
mirrors,
every morning.
please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I want.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so we have an array of lip options because I wasn't 100% sure how crazy we were gonna get.
Yeah.
So we have a couple lip liners from Sephora collection. We have their liquid lipsticks, which are one of our best sellers, to be honest. We have their lip gloss, and we have a couple of their new like shiny lip stains, which are very, very pretty. So I think since your eyes are a little bit more neutral, we're gonna add a little bit of kind of a glossy look to the lip, I think. And this one is a very, very pretty color. This one is the number 2 Sheer Rose, I believe. Deep Rose. Deep Rose. And then we'll do a little bit of a lip liner as well. So this one is in the color Wino. It's number 13.
And so with this, do you want your lip liner 2 shades dark, 1 or 2 shades darker? Or?
With this one, you could if you wanted to, if you wanted your lips to be more plump. This one is actually kind of similar to the color. So this one will kind of make it match a little bit more. If you wanted your lips to look bigger, you could definitely go a couple shades lighter. But since it's a gloss, it's gonna show up more that you have a darker lip liner, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I kind of like to match when it comes to this type of formula.
Yeah.
So yes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull some out. Spray it with some alcohol, just so it's nice and clean. Alrighty. So she already has a little bit of a lip color on, which is fine. We're just gonna go ahead and line it and redefine. And this one is a gel-like formula, so it glides on very seamlessly. And you can even fill in the whole lip with this color if you wanted and wear it just like that, or you can pop a gloss on it, or you could just outline the lips.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like a deep raspberry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now we'll go ahead and put on some of that gloss. So I'm just going to run it out onto the back of my hand. If you do own this product, you can definitely just go straight in with it, but I'm going to use this little guy. So this is technically an eyeliner brush, but I love it for lip liner. This is the Eyeliner Ultra Fine in number 33. So this one is really, really nice. So this one you can get like a nice line with. It's kind of similar to that Bobbi Brown brush, but I think that one is like a few bucks more expensive, but this one is more cost friendly and it's very, very nice, and it gives me like a nice precise application whenever I use it. So we're just gonna go ahead and dabble. Wow, I'm loving that.
This is sparkly. Oh. So as far as lip liner in like the creases of your mouth on the sides, never do that?
You could if you wanted to. It doesn't matter really either way, because if you put the gloss in there or like your lipstick color in there, I find that it just kind of blends itself, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah.
I find that I don't really put like a lip liner in there unless I want it to be super precise.
Yeah.
Which, like if you're doing like a bold red or something like that, putting it kind of in like the creases of the lip really helps with that. But yeah, so there's
Check it
that.
out.
Ooh,
Right?
I
And it matches the shirt.
Oh, I know,
kinda,
right?
In a way. It's very pretty.
love. Very Valentine's Day.
It's so good.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to reschedule your date for tonight.
I know, right? So it's coming up today.
Yeah.
I have plans the other day.
Yes. All right, so now we have a couple of lashes. So these ones are the new Sephora collection, Lash Stories. So they came out with the Sephora Lip Stories, which are very affordable lipsticks that have different stories associated with each color. So this one are their lash brands. So they were both $8, which is very like nice for a pair of lashes. And they look very natural, very fluffy. I'm thinking probably we can go with honestly either or. Do you have a preference? Because we can honestly do either or. It'd be very pretty.
Let's do the festive one.
That's what I was thinking too. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I put these
They're
on
both
so
nice,
many
though.
different people, and it looks gorgeous. Of course, there are no scissors. Why? That's fine.
So do you guys have Valentine's Day plans?
I'm gonna be in Nebraska for work.
For work? Oh, okay. Well,
We have our
exciting.
yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. We do our corporate meeting twice a year, and everyone from my district and everyone, we go to Nebraska, and it's like a week long, good time.
cool.
Yeah. What about you? What are you doing?
My boyfriend made plans somewhere,
Ooh.
and I don't know where. So
Good boyfriend. Good
That's
boyfriend.
That's
always
always exciting.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's always interesting because when you're getting dressed, you know, you're like, what am I gonna pick? Like, what do I?
You better
what
ask
are you
him.
wearing?
Give him. You gotta. Yeah. See, that's what the boys always say. I'm
Yeah.
like, give me at least a range, or I just
Yeah.
have to buy a couple outfits, and then we decide from there.
Right. Oh, man.
So I managed to get the box open.
Yay.
Okay. So
Did it.
I put a little bit of duo glue out onto a tissue. And I grabbed one of these lashes really quick. And we're just going to go ahead and measure just to make sure we don't have to cut or anything like that, which I don't think we do because your eyes are pretty big. Go ahead and look down for me. So you always want to measure. All right, go ahead and look at me. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So we don't have to cut it all. Yay!
Yeah.
Nice.
So I like to kind of work the band a little bit just to get it nice and flexible so that it can fit the eye a little bit better. And then I like taking one of these. You could also take like the end of a brush handle or anything like that and dip a little bit into that glue.
What about a Q-tip?
Yeah, you can use a Q-tip. I find that the fibers kind of get off into the glue sometimes
Right.
if you're not careful.
Ooh, and in
So,
your eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, end of a brush. It is.
So yeah, so you could do like the end just like that and just run it on there. I've done that many, many times and it's very nice. And you don't get like those weird like fluff fibers in your lashes because that's not a cute look. Okay. So you kind of want to wait for the glue to get tacky. So this one is going to go ahead and sit really quick. And I'll go ahead and put glue on the other one as well. So you always want to pull from the lash band and then go ahead and pull it off. And for this one, I'll use the brush handle just so you can kind of see. So you kind of glob it up there and then just apply it. To where it's nice and coated. This glue is honestly one of my favorites, the Duo Lash Glue in the color black. I find that it's really easy to tell whenever it starts to get tacky because the light gray turns to a darker gray and then that's when you know it's ready. And also it just adheres better and lasts longer. And who doesn't want that?
Any other little tips you have for applying false eyeliner?
Oh yes.
A
So
million,
yeah. I would say if you're kind of worried, like if you're doing this for like a night out, I would say practice a couple days beforehand just so you're not stressing because I know stressing and putting on lashes the day of makes it turn out absolutely horrible. I've done it many, many times. And also a really good tip is to look down into a mirror. So if you hold the mirror like this and then you look down into it, you can raise the lashes up and then rest it on top,
Right.
as opposed to looking at it straight on and bumping into your natural lashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see, this one has kind of oxidized. It's gotten darker. So we are ready to apply. So you can hold it from the center with tweezers or with your fingers. I prefer fingers because I can feel it better.
Right.
And then you're just going to go ahead, set it down in the center. Kind of stick it as close to the lash line as you can. And then you're going to want to tack on the ends.
I've never put on false eyelashes because I'm terrified. So now I feel like I have some confidence. Go home and do it. I know it's fine and all of that.
Yeah, go ahead and look up. Yes! Ooh, I love.
I probably look half crazy because I have one luscious and then one.
Crazy.
Yeah, just so don't look at the beautiful one. Yeah.
Oh, I love. Oh my gosh, you have to wear these every day now.
Yes.
Every single day.
Don't get me too excited.
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous. It really does make the look though.
Yeah.
Lashes are like the icing
Yeah.
on the cake, the sprinkles, whatever you want to call them. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same to this eye. look down. Yep, go ahead and look up. Beautiful.
Ooh.
I love.
Check it out.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh yes.
That definitely makes a look. I love
Yes.
that.
Ah.
Looks so
Yes.
sassy. I feel so sassy.
Yes. Hold on, let me double check on that inner corner one. Yep, you're good. Okay. All right, and that's the look.
That's it.
You can put some
Alright,
setting
cool.
spray on it, call
Yep.
it a day.
Let's
and
see
you
the
are
whole
good to
look
roll.
now.
Perfect.
Stand up and.
The whole look.
Oh,
Yeah.
so pretty. Awesome. Cool. Cool. All right, can we do? I know everyone's like.
I know.
"Ah."
Who is this? I didn't see you walk in looking like this.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Can you explain what you have on your eyes?
Yeah. Oh gosh, what do I have on my eyes? I mostly have all the pink and everything that you see here. I have from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. The 2 reds that are in there. The glitter is actually the Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. That one I really had to build up, but it looks perfect.
It looks amazing. Yeah.
And then the gold I have from the Anastasia, what is it called? The Soft Glam palette. There's a gold in there that's really, really pretty, and that's what I put here and on my lower lash line.
Okay.
And then the lashes are like an old collab that Sephora did, I think, once with House of Lashes. I kind of just found them and put them on. But
Okay.
yeah,
Cool. Thanks.
thanks.
Oh, we just got a question. Where did you get your top?
Buckle.
Buckle.
Yes. I believe it's Willow and Rue, and I
Yes,
think
that's
it's
the new line.
It's our new line. It's actually exclusive only to Buckle, so you can only get it there.
So
We actually have 2 new pieces coming in today, and it's more floral. So kind of that's the trend you'll start seeing for spring is the floral. But price point's great. Like I believe this top is either $32.95 or $34.95. So you can't beat it, and it's super cute with the versatility. And I mean, even though it does have the spaghetti straps, the material is great for transitioning into like the hotter and the seasons for us too.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you both
Yeah,
for
thank
doing
you.
this today. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.